Hello everyone, welcome back to Grapple Forest Rena. I'm Drunken Dan. You might notice things look a little different. Or at least Rena's seeming to look different. Well, I decided to play around with that custom color scheme thing that's in the extra menu, which I believe unlocks after you beat the game. And yeah, I decided to recolor Rena. I decided to go with blue since there's a lot of blues in my channel shit. I mean, why not? I don't know if I'll finish this chapter like I've been doing, you know, where I kind of get every chapter done in one go. I might do this one in 2 parts, because this one's a little longer. Nope, nobody's here. I just have to ask. Is he a man? Or is he like some kind of creature? Because we don't see him. Or do we see him? Is that his mouth? Like, sticking out of there? I mean, those are his eyes. Maybe it's just the poncho? I don't know. It's interesting design, though. I love him. I want a minifigure. Give me. See, that's the problem. Whenever there's a game I like, I'm like, I want a toy of that. Give me a toy, because I'm a 7-year-old. I really am. Where's the fancy... You know what's funny about the fancy top hat? Is my Arcanist wears one of those. Yeah, she's got, like, a little top hat on. She's, like, dressed up like a little magician girl. It's so silly. It's dumb. But, you know, it's me. What do you expect from me? You expect me to do something serious? You fucking goober. Oh, speaking of goobers, hello. This boy has teleportation portal bull crap. So this is gonna be fun. Is it Caesar or is it Kaiser? Sorry, I played too much Fallout. Don't mind me, I'm just dumb. Of course he does. He's even got the cane. And look at his face there. He's just like, oh, what lowly. You must be the bodyguards for this hermit. I'm afraid this entire region is my territory, kiddo. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading. I love him. He's a Jew. Look at him. He's a fucking goober. See, this is what I was talking about with the little insults, like felonious fop. I got a question. Did you have a thesaurus? Oh, well. Also, I learned from one of the comments, you can actually, while Pine is casting a spell, grab her. Which I did not know. I haven't tried it out on my own yet, but I'm gonna have to do that, like, on my own time, because I can't really do it in this playthrough. But, you know, we'll see. You know, I thought about it. You know how, I said, like, I usually tend to have a lot of blues, like, in my channel. I don't think any of my Pathfinder characters have blues. I think they're primarily been, like, let's see here. My paladins have been white with red, because, like, one of them had, like, a red scarf. Actually, no, 2 of them had a red scarf, because, I played Nathaniel, then I played his daughter, and, she wore a scarf, too, and hers was also red. Let me think here. My monk wore yellow, and had, like, white hair, so no blue there. Then my brawler / war priest, let's see here. He had like bluish black hair. It's as close as I've gotten so far. Let's see. Fuck. Alright, you die. Melita wears black and white because she's got like the suit thing going on. It's kind of like a tuxedo mask-like costume. What are the other ones? My summoner, he wore, like, greenish-black. So that's not quite blue either. Holy crap, I think none of them wear blue. Not even, like, characters that I want to play. I think, like, the only blue character I've even designed, like, even as a DM, was, a sylph. There was a sylphan cleric, so she had, like, a lot of blues in her color scheme. Or, like, in her outfit and such. Also, because I mentioned her, like, in the Berseria thing, when I gave her a personality, I was like, okay, every time I played, not as a sylph, because I've never played as one before, and technically I am, but I'm not, because I'm GMing with this character. Usually sylphs, for whatever reason, are usually, like, shy and kind of aloof. And I thought it'd be funny to make the Sylph instead make her really jittery and kind of hyperactive-ish and airheaded-ish, and just kind of be like a goof. So like she is easily distracted. Oh. Motherfucker, get out. So she's easily distracted. You know, kind of like me. She talks like in this very fast, kind of rapid, stuttery sort of way. You know, kind of like me. I'm trying to think what else with her. But yeah, that's pretty much her character. She's a lot of fun to roleplay as when the players run into her. Though, like, when I make characters that are friendly NPCs, I make sure to just not always have them around. Because, you know, I'm not the... When you're the GM, you're not the star. And it's tempting to, like, make your GM character and just play with the players as another player, but you don't really want to do that. Because, I mean, it's up to your group and everything, but it's like... I mean, sometimes by doing that, I get to play with them for a moment, because I do like making friendly NPCs. So I don't feel like every NPC should be non-friendly. Though, of course, that does make management a lot harder, because you gotta manage enemies and also the character, but I always like playing monsters and characters, even like when I'm the player character, as, well, characters. I'm trying to remember how this works. Oh, I remember. Gotta... Yeah, there we go. We just gotta keep doing this until it falls on its head. But, man, I end up talking... This is all Ashley's fault. Grapple Force Arena has turned into me talking about D&D shit more. You can't stop me. I can't escape the tabletop. You know, I also don't blame Ashley for putting one of her tabletop characters into her game, or wait, I can't remember what's the. I'm always bad with this. I can't blame them for doing it. But yeah, they always do that. But yeah, I don't blame them for doing that, because like I would love to just, if I ever got to make a game, I know me and a friend are trying to do something that may or may not ever happen because of work and our own schedules, but like, I mean, all the characters are technically based off of classes, but I wouldn't mind putting one of my characters into a game. It'd be fun. I mean, I did that with a tournament that I'm GMing, where I have two of the judges are past characters I played. Because, it's fun. Also, I just really like characters and playing out, even like revisiting old ones. Though, I think I mentioned I have that thing where I retire characters after a certain point. Where, like, if they've had an ending, even if it's... well, I already got it before. There's an achievement you get if you keep her from getting hit. You know, I actually am kind of curious of what Pine's character was like. Oh, someone has Dimension Door. Someone has access to level 4 spells. You think I don't know what that is? I know what Dimension Door is. I've had to use it a couple times. It's either that or... Yeah, no, it's gotta be Dimension Door with that animation. It wouldn't be Bladed Dash, but, yeah, she could have Bladed Dash, too, because she's a Magus. Maguses are really interesting. That's one thing I want to play at some point. I built one for the tournament for the players to fight against. But, man, after building it, I'm like, man, I really want to play one. There are so many classes I want to play. Like, after building the Cleric for the tournament, I want to be a Cleric, too. I'm like I said, I'm kind of fairly newer. So there's a lot of things that I would like to do. There's even, like, different characters that I would like to try out. Like, I saw a swashbuckler variant that I really like, where you basically are like the musketeer, where you have like a secret identity. And I thought about being like a noble, like either like a noble, like a boy or a girl. I don't know. I'd flip a coin on which one that their you know, what their true identity is, and then like they'd be masquerading because they don't want their identity to be revealed while they're trying to fight for justice, because, you know, parents, blah blah blah. Which is a dumb idea I thought about doing. I don't think I'd ever get around to doing that character, but, also, speaking of things, since, you know, for anyone that doesn't watch the ever serious stuff, in terms of gendering with characters, you probably noticed I played male and female. I tend to flip a coin when, male and female are either I don't know which one I want to play, or when, the numbers have evened out. Because, I like playing both characters, or both genders, it's just fun. And, I mean, conceivably, you can play any gender you want, any gender identity you want. That's the good thing about tabletop. Games are unfortunately more limited because you can only do so many things with programming, which is why, you know, you usually will see, like, male, female. You won't have, like, a question mark option in most, say, create a character things versus, say, like, Monster Prom, where they do have, he, her, and they, which is cool. I like that they have that. Because, personally, I think that's cool to do. I mean, I'm just a dude, like, honestly. But, like, I do like that, and I do like representation in games. I think it's a good thing. But, I remember, actually, speaking of that, I remember one of the older WWE games, because I'm also into wrestling, because, you know, I have to be into, the dumbest crap, don't I? And some of the old wrestling games, they had an option. They had male, female, and question mark. So you could pick any body type you wanted. What was cool about this was you could play it because WWE has gender split. They don't do intergender stuff. You could then, in the games, those some of the older ones, you could play as a woman and play through a story mode that way. I mean, technically, you could also have it where they identify, or, you know, there's all kinds of things you can do. But, it was really cool, but unfortunately, you can't do that in newer games. In fact, you can't even do Expedition intergender matches anymore, which is lame. In fact, the last game you could do that in, I believe, was, SmackDown vs. Raw 2009? Like I said, I'm a wrestling fan. But if you want to have a wrestling game, this is speaking to all two of the people that watch wrestling that are watching this. If you want something where you can do that, and you can have them be whatever gender identity you want, and you can do whatever the hell you want, I recommend Fire Pro Wrestling World. You can get that on Steam. There's tons of characters people have made for it. You can make all kinds of wacky stuff in it, too. So I strongly recommend that. If, because even as a story mode, too, with New Japan, and if you want, you can play female in New Japan, even though New Japan itself is a male-only league. So Japan's interesting, because you'll have stables like that, or promotions like that, where male-only. You'll have ones like Stardom, which are female-only. Then you'll have ones with both. Then you'll have ones that do intergender. Which, honestly, I'm a big a supporter of intergender, because, I mean, it's... Come on, why... I don't see a problem, because it's like... It's a stage show, basically. I don't really... I don't know, maybe it's just the way I am. I don't really see a problem. Alright, we're gonna do one more level, and then we're gonna end it for today. Because I believe this is a long one. And, so it's not gonna be as clean anymore, but it's more for the sake of time, and also because, if I'm gonna be real, if I'm gonna talk about me for a second, like I always do, for the entire video, I'm hungry. And tired. It's a great combo. But yeah, that's actually one of the things I really love about Fire Pro, is I can just... I can be a woman, compete with men. You know, the character I can play can be a woman, compete with men. Or they can also be just a pair of hands. Because, yes, someone made, they call it Stuart Ashens? You know, the guy who does the reviews from the couch. And it's just a pair of hands. There are people that made characters with no hands. People that made, like, weird kind of monsters. And I love it. I love Fire Pro. I have way too many hours into that game. It's honestly my favorite wrestling game. As everybody that was listening to Tabletop now just tuned out. Because they're just like, oh god, he's talking about wrestling. This is really stupid. Listen, in the tournament, I straight up had them fight John Cena. Who I gave the ability to use invisibility and greater invisibility because you can't see him. I am such a goober. Also, like, what I'm doing for, like, GMing, the style I was GMing was, like, modules. So, like, I'm not really, like, I don't do, like, the big things, because unfortunately I don't have the free time to, like, GM a big thing, like some of the other people do, like, in my group. So, like, I usually do modules, and, like, GMing is fun, don't get me wrong, it's just more of time, because there's a lot more prep you have to do with at least I think there's probably a lot more prep you have to do with a full-on thing. Oh. You know what? Never mind. We're just gonna do the whole thing. Well, crap. This is gonna be the longest level, though. I know this, because I remember I got stuck on part of this for a while. She not wrong. Alright, don't insult my house. Oh... I like to give him my, Maximilian Bagsworth voice. Oh, it figures you don't have any tails. I gotta ask, who is this character based on, or is this just the one you came up for the game? Because I love him. I love villains like him. I also like really campy, silly villains, like, for example, Ratigan from, The Great Mouse Detective. I love just hammy, flamboyant villains. They're so much fun. I love villains who just love being evil. They're so much fun to, like, act out and fight. I mean, yeah, deep, like, gray villains and antagonists are great. They're great characters, but sometimes it's just fun to just have your stupid, I'm evil villain, you know? There's just something so fun about their simplicity. This soundtrack, I love it so much. It's so Sega Genesis-y. Because it has that kind of crunch to it. I know that's not like a... Listen, you can tell I'm obviously a musician with my technical terms like crunch. But it has that kind of like... Yeah, it sounds like kind of grindy and crunchy kind of sound that like the Genesis sound chip has. And I always love that sound. Like... So technically... The SNES is a superior, on a technological standpoint, is superior to the Genesis sound chip. I was scratching my back, because I am a slob. So it's technically superior, but I just love the, it's this one. Oh. Okay, I did it. Here, I'm trying to kill you. Okay, well, you're dead now. Bye. But yeah, I always love the Genesis sound chip. It's so good. It's so crunchy. I love it. Again, like, I'm totally a musician. You can tell from my, my great talk of composition. I know all about the Muzaks. Oh, cool, I found a soundtrack. Get out. Get out. Honestly, part of me kind of wants to play more, too, to get... I mean, in general, the game's fun to play. But I kind of want to play more to, find the soundtrack. Some point I should probably buy the soundtrack, because I love it. Whoa, shit. Whoa, man. Gnarly. Speaking of dumb references, I still love when I first GM'd, I made Bimmy and Jammy. For those of you who play Double Dragon, you get it. So some of you might remember, or Double Dragon Neon specifically. Some of you that played, or at least know the translation error with the one Double Dragon game, obviously recognize the Bimmy joke. But for those of you who don't, so first there was a translation error where they called it Billy and Bimmy, or Bimmy and Jimmy, or something like that. I can't remember which way it went. But because of this, there was a, in Double Dragon Neon, they decided to make a gag where they had, oh yeah, I remember what I gotta do in this one. See, I gotta get them all in the pocket. This is where I think I got stuck before. I'm not good at pool. Oh, I got another one into the thingy. Okay. Well, I know when I got the achievement to getting a bunch of them at once. Oh! I didn't get stuck on it this time. That's nice. But, yeah, so they had, two, like, oversized versions of, like, they're, like, terrible clones of, Billy and Jimmy, where they called them Bimmy and Jammy, and I just loved it. I love dumb jokes. I mean, I would probably make them more in line with, the setting if I was, like, doing a full set. But, I haven't gone full crazy yet with goofier things for them to fight, because I enjoy, like, having a bit of insanity in my setting. I'm also a fan of Magitech, so at some point they're gonna have to deal with some, like, robots or Warforged. Woo! Okay, and I got the lever. Oh, I'm gonna take you with me. Well, that didn't happen. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah, I'm smart. I'm smarter than the average idiot. But, I like how I've, like, bounced back and forth between, like, video games and tabletop and wrestling, of all things. To be fair, I was also talking about wrestling video games. Oh, I gotta find another switch. Okay, I got that one. I got that one, so there's another switch, probably over here. Okay, I gotta go down a little bit, and then go over here. I think I made the same mistake. Yep. But, yeah, I'm into stupid shit, because I'm into, like, tabletop, which is more of a, like, kind of, compared to the other ones, definitely a more recent-ish thing. I have played 5e, for those curious that, you know, don't watch Berseria, where I typically talk about tabletop stuff. And I do enjoy 5e, but I just, oh, damn, I missed that. Okay, so I gotta keep rolling the die until I get the right number. Oh, well, I got it. Just took me a little bit. I think I might have got stuck on that, too, the first time I played this. Oh, crap! I upgraded my rank. So I believe that... Yeah, I did. Now, I'm not gonna try getting this guy in one hit without getting hit, because I haven't managed to succeed that on my own. For the sake of my sanity, let's not do it. You know, I do like his little throne. It's garish, but it should... But I imagine if he was still... you know, if he got to keep this longer, he would definitely make it more garish. So wait, he bullies people into paying him, but he owns a casino. Why don't you just run a casino? Come on. Casinos make so much money because the house always wins. Because, I mean, you literally rig the game in your favor. But you, like, make it so you only win, they win so much, so that way they keep playing, because it's a giant, gambling is addictive. Don't get addicted to gambling. I'm dead serious, don't. I'm just gonna stop it there. There's someone at my work who buys, like, I think, like, over $50 in scratch-offs a week. And I'm just like, why? And it's not like the cheap stuff. Like, they're buying, like, the expensive ones. I mean, obviously, since I said they spend, like, they gotta spend, like, over $50. And I just can't get over that. Alright. You do your thing. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I did it a little too soon. Follow him! It worked. I love doing crap like that. You know, it's so nice of him to give me a weapon. Oh. Where are... Oh, holy shit! Hello! Okay. Okay, dingus. There we go. That one landed. Got him. Got him again. Oh, he's almost dead. You know, you gotta go out with an explosion. I think when I killed him the first time, the explosion got him, not the actual hit. You know, that's pretty cool. I love it when, like, a tower explodes. Like a villain's tower, it's great. Destruction of evil layers is always fun. Well, that's the end of that guy, I guess. We'll never see him again. Ever. But, he's a fun boss fight. He's probably my favorite one? Oh, I actually like the final boss, the newer version of her, too. The one before the update was a little rough. Or, well, the first patch, I should say. But, yeah, he's definitely one of the harder boss fights. The hardest one, though, is a little bit later. Also, that can't be Mage Hand anymore. You can't crush somebody with Mage Hand. What spell are you using, you cheater? Also, wait, Mage Hand can only grab, like, 5 pounds, or 15, or 10. Depending on which version and which game you're playing, it's different. I know there's a dumb exploit, because I totally have never watched, the animated spellbook. There's a dumb thing you can do that involves rope and Mage Hand and pulling ridiculous loads because of a rule technicality. No, also, one thing I've mentioned before with tabletop, rules are kind of also at the discretion of your players and also the GM. Don't rule lawyer too hard. But, you know, there should also be rules in place, because, I mean, it's still a game. If you just break the rules all the time, what's the point? Though I always believe fun is, like, the most important thing, because, I mean, if you're not playing a game to have fun, what the hell are you doing? You know, unless you're, like, a professional, like, video gamer or something like that. Which, clearly, I am. I make buckets of money off of the 3 views that watch this video. Look at all the cash I'm making. Please give me money. No, I'm kidding. In all honesty, I don't really get much. I was gonna say, this is the message spell, isn't it? You see, this is great for me, because I'm a nerd, and it's like, I know these spells. That reminds me, I'll talk more about it when, I play Berseria, but because, the turtle became, like, a weird fairy dragon thing for my Arcanist, it can, talk through telepathy, which is great, because we now have learned the fun trick of having, the turtle, like, relay information from Melita, my Arcanist, to devise battle strategies mid-combat without the enemy knowing what we're doing. It's so cool. Also, I'm sad that your familiar can only do touch spells and can't do, like, fireballs and crap from you. Because think of how funny it would be to just turn your familiar that can fly into, like, a flying turret. Be great. But, you know, I'm dumb, so of course I'd want that. Oh, look, another one of these things. I love these things. Welcome to the Stargate. God, I think I talk so much about tabletop because, like, even though I only get to play it once a week, it's, like, one of my favorite things to play. Even though I won't lie, there's sometimes that anxiety of, like, because I get attached to my characters, like a Goofus, to where I'm like, oh no, my character might die. Which, yeah, it's true. They can always, you know, eat it. It happens. Alright. I don't know why this ended up being tabletop talk as well. It seems to happen. I don't know why, I just like talking about tabletop crap. If I could draw, I would love to do like one of those like things where I just like where I write down a script and relay like stories that have happened, rather than me just like recounting things in my head that I typically do in Berseria. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed Grapple Force, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.